So my last video when I recommended some horror movies that I thought were actually scary actually did well, and since being a greedy content creator I really want to double down on it. So here is another list of horror movies that I think are genuinely scary. And those who have not watched the first part, I recommend you watching it first because I think those were kind of introductory movies for you to venture into a like type of horror genre. In this video, I'll be going into much deeper movies that are much more revered, much more considered a classic, and may not be for the beginners type. The Ring. The Ring 2002 is an American horror movie that is adapted from the Japanese horror movie called as Ringo. Now, I am talking about the American horror movie because I've watched both the movies and I always advocate कि original हमेशा duplicate से better होता है. No matter what kind of a better remake you make, the original has the vibe that the duplicate can never implicate. But my view on The Ring versus Ringo is somehow different. I think the Rings adaptation from Ringo is kind of a different vibe. It's not necessarily implicating or not necessarily like reiterating what Ringo already achieved. It's striving for its own unique identity. So I guess it's up to you. You can watch both. You can watch The Ring or Ringo. So The Ring follows a story of a journalist who stumbles upon a cursed videotape. और जो भी इस वीडियो को देखता है वो 7 दिन में मर जाता है. And as she digs deeper, she finds the story of a girl named Samara, a curse जो सिर्फ तुम्हें मारता नहीं है वो तुम्हें infect करता है. It's like a slow trading story where you feel the race against time, you feel the race against fear, you feel the consequences of watching something you can't just unsee. And Ringu has the same plot, but Ringu has more silence, more stillness, more existential horror, whereas the Ring screams at you. You know, it's like Ringo has that slow burn horror, but Ring is full blown panic attack. The Ring nails cursed media, it weaponizes curiosity, tape irresistible, even though you know it kill you. Naomi Watts nail her performance, you know, she carries throughout the movie. The visuals that you see in the tapes, it like burns in our memory, and it's like the feeling that something's really off. The Rings makes you feel like something's wrong with you for watching. It's not about jump scares, it's a story that follows you out of the room. Skinamaring. इमेजिन करना दो बच्चे उठ रहे हैं मिडल ऑफ द नाइट और उनके डैड नहीं है. नाउ दिस इज नॉट एन जोक. आई मीन देयर डैड, उनके पेरेंट्स कोई भी नहीं है और कोई विंडो भी नहीं है और कोई डोर भी नहीं है. वो अपने ही घर में उठ रहे हैं और ना दरवाजा है, ना खिड़की है, ना बाप है. They are trapped in their own home, but the only difference is it a home? It's become this shifting silent void जहाँ पे टाइम स्लिप हो रहा है, ऑब्जेक्ट वैनिश हो रहा है और टीवी सिर्फ स्टैटिक कार्टून प्ले कर रहा है. And there is something else in the room with them too, but it never shows itself. This is not for everyone because there is no traditional plot in this. No clear villain, no resolution. But this is that trippy dream when you are high and you just fucking want to watch something. बट अगर तुम्हें भी बचपन में ऐसा कोई सपना आया है कि तुम किसी डार्क हाउस में उठे हो और एवरीथिंग इज रियली रॉन्ग, दिस मूवी स्क्रैचेस दैट पार्ट ऑफ यू. दिस इज लिमिनल हॉरर, प्योर एंड रॉ. इट रिक्रिएट्स द फियर कि तुम बचपन में कैसे हेल्पलेस होते हो, द नाइवनेस, द इनोसेंस, द पावरलेसनेस एंड दैट सेंस कि वर्ल्ड तुम्हारे अकॉर्डिंग बिहेव नहीं कर रहा है. जो ग्रेनी VHS टेक्सचर है मेक्स यू फील लाइक यू आर वाचिंग समथिंग दैट यू शुड नॉट बी वाचिंग. एंड इट्स काइंड ऑफ boring on purpose because it's not about the plot in the end, it's about the vibe. It's about what the movie wants to achieve, and this is what it's want to achieve. This movie is the closest thing a movie has come to becoming a nightmare. Naroi the Curse. Now this is another movie that I watched on my friend's night and all my friends fucking, some hated it, some loved it, but personally I loved it. So the movie follows Kobayashi, who is a Japanese paranormal researcher जो एक रूटीन डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म करता है ऑन सुपरनैचुरल इंसिडेंट्स. तो वो एक साइकिक गर्ल को फिल्म करता है, अ डिस्टर्ब नेबर को करता है, वियर्ड ऑडियो फिनोमिना को करता है. बट जैसे जैसे वो हर एक चीज़ फिल्म करते जाता है, स्लोली रियलाइजेस दैट ही पुटिंग टुगेदर अ पजल जो अनकवर करता है एक एंशिएंट रिचुअल को, एक फॉरगॉटन विलेज को और एक डीमन जिसका नाम है कागोदाबा, जो एक डिस्कनेक्टेड इवेंट से स्टार्ट होता है. लाइक ही इज डॉक्यूमेंटिंग दिस वियर्ड फिनोमिनन दैट्स हैपनिंग अराउंड जापान. वो स्लोली पुट टुगेदर होता है इनटू वन होल थिंग एंड द एंटायर थिंग इज मे बी द डीमन इज बैक. द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द मूवी इज इट्स ट्रीट्स दिस स्टोरी लाइक एन आइसबर्ग. और मे बी तुम सिर्फ 30% ऑफ हॉरर को देख रहे हो एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट इज इफेक्टिव. यू आर नॉट वॉचिंग अ मूवी, तुम किसी एविडेंस को देख रहे हो. तुम देख रहे हो कि आर डीमन रियल. एवरी क्लिप फील्स कर्स्ड. नरोई पुल करती है वो कल्म्यूकेटिव ड्रेड को विथ सर्जिकल प्रिसीजन. इट्स द काइंड ऑफ हॉरर जो बार बार वेट ऐड कर रहा है until it crushes you. And the best part, there is no catharsis. Again, this movie has unconventional plot. There is no final boss fight. There is no cheap jump scares. There is this unsettling realization that maybe destiny is above you. Maybe something that is going to happen will happen and you can't stop it. Maybe the curse already took place and you watched it too late. If you love horror that feels real, this movie is for you. Hereditary. Now, I really did not want to go towards mainstream horror because I think Hereditary ho gaya, Midsommar ho gaya, Ari Aster ke movies, Robert Eggert ke movies, I think these are fairly mainstream and everybody has an idea about it. But Hereditary is that kind of a movie that even though it's mainstream, I need to talk about it. So, the movie follows Annie Graham, jiski mom just died. And instead of the grief fading, things just get weirder. उसकी बेटी वियर्ड से क्रीपी पिक्चर बनाने लग जाती है जैसे हर मूवी में होता है. उसका बेटे की मेंटल हेल्थ खराब है and there is a fucking plot twist right at the start of the movie and I'm obviously not going to spoil it, but believe me भैंचोद मैं पागल हो गया था जब मैंने देखा था because I was not expecting it. It came out of the blue. और जैसे एनी की मेंटल हेल्थ खराब होती रहती है, once she starts imploding, which is something that he inherited from parents. This is why it's hereditary. She inherited this trait of not venting out her grief, not venting out her problems. She implodes, she just implodes. And as she starts to get deteriorating, she starts to realize that her family tree is maybe cursed. This isn't just another house flick. It's grief horror fused with ritual dread, filled with cult. And it doesn't hold your hand, it rips off. ये वापस वो एक रेयर मूवीज में से है जब तुम सेकंड टाइम देखते हो इट हिट्स यू हार्डर बिकॉज नाउ यू नो व्हाट यू मिस्ड इन द फर्स्ट वॉच. अरी एस्टर डायरेक्टेड दिस मूवी जैसे कि कोई फ्यूनरल हो रहा है और वो फ्यूनरल स्लोली एक एक्सॉर्सिज्म में बदल गया है. यू आर ट्रैप्ड विद दिस कैरेक्टर्स एज देयर सेंस ऑफ रियलिटी स्लीप्स. Tony Collette gives performance so raw. It feels wrong to call it acting. This movie is an anatomy of grief. The entire movie uses characters in their own grief, in their own trauma, and that final act is a pure पैमान nightmare. This is horror जो तुम्हें खोज से नहीं डराता. It scares you with the idea कि तुम कभी अपने लाइफ के कंट्रोल में थे ही नहीं. You were cursed the moment you are born and now you just have to deal with it. Devil's Pass. So, if you are into true crime like me, there's this infamous case of Dyatlov Pass that happened in real life where 9 hikers died under mysterious, unexplained conditions. Now, when I was reading more about this case, I actually got to find that they actually created a movie about it, and I really wanted to talk about it because, as I told you, one of the reason I'm making this is I want to talk about underrated horror, like actually underrated in the sense, and I think not many people know about Devil's Pass. So this is another handheld footage movie which replicates the exact story of Dyatlov Pass, the real incident, and gives it its own twist. So we see a group of students like in real travel to Dyatlov Pass, the real Russian site जहाँ पे 9 hikers died in mysterious conditions in 1959. तो ये movie के अंदर this kids bring cameras to make a documentary, but things go sideways fast. Distorted radio signals, lost time, unnatural tracks in the snow, और जो वो ढूंढते हैं that is beyond human and way more than what the true mystery would have explained. ये रडार के अंदर से फ्लो हो गई थी, बट आई थिंक इट शुड नॉट हैव. इट प्लेज विद कॉन्स्पिरेसी थियरी हॉरर, यू नो, like there's this always this mystery of the Dyatlov Pass in real life, and when you create a movie about it and you play with the horror elements, because now you have a freedom to take it whatever you want, and they did it. There is this dimensional rifts, there is this weirdness, and it's way smarter on their low level budget. मोस्ट फाउंड फुटेज मूवीज को सिर्फ एक्सक्यूज चाहिए कैमरा हिलाने का और चिल्लाने का, बट डेविल्स पास एक्चुअली एक स्टोरी बनाता है. इट डज हैव अ बेस ऑलरेडी एंड इट्स बिल्ड्स ओवर इट. इट्स लाइक अ लवक्राफ्ट स्टोरी और कोई क्रीपी पास्ता मिक्स हो गया हो. और जो लास्ट 20 मिनट्स है मूवी के, लाइक it just goes into what the fuck did I watch territory. If you like time loops, government cover-ups, Area 51 type shit, Descent with more brain damage and more dread, this is for you. Underrated gem, Glitchy, The Thing. So this is one of the most revered and talked about horror movie of all time. And again, as I said, I don't want to touch mainstream movies, but I think just because your movie Purani, I don't think most people have watched it. And this is also not conventional horror. So this is a movie of the great John Carpenter, and the story follows an American research station in Antarctica के जंगलों में, नॉट जंगलों, अंटार्कटिका में, जहाँ पे वो डिस्कवर करते हैं समथिंग. पहले उन्हें लगता है ये सिर्फ एक वियर्ड डॉग है, बट देन people start changing, or rather people start being people. एक alien life form is killing them one by one, perfectly copying everything about them except trust. अब the team is trapped, freezing, and no one knows कि आखिर में भयंकर ह्यूमन है कौन. The thing is paranoia. It's body horror but also psychological horror. You're constantly guessing कि भयंकर इनमें से असली कौन है और कौन एलियन है. कारपेंटर ने इस मूवी को भिगोया है सस्पिशन में, ड्रेड में, गैलन्स ऑफ पार्टिकल इफेक्ट्स में. दिस इज कॉस्मिक हॉरर, नो जंप स्केयर्स, नो मर्सी. द प्रैक्टिकल इफेक्ट्स अपने टाइम के हिसाब से स्टिल होल्ड्स अप बिकॉज दे आर रियल, दे आर डिस्गस्टिंग, दे आर ग्रॉस एंड टैक्टाइल. एलियन सिर्फ स्कैरी नहीं है, इट्स अननोएबल, अनकॉम्प्रिहेंसिबल, विच इज द क्रक्स ऑफ कॉस्मिक हॉरर. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ हॉरर दैट स्टेज बैक. अगर तुम क्लॉस्ट्रोफोबिक नहीं हो, गिव इट अ वॉच. So again, this is, or do I call it part two? Part two of my list of horror movies that are actually scary. Thank you for watching.